Bonjour! My name is Abomination and welcome back to the BHDL. This is week 6 against H.I.M, the Notorious H.I.M. He has no iron leaves, which I figured it wasn't happening. Typhlosion stereotypes are fire, flying, and grass. Well, that's all that I have to worry about when it comes to Terra types. Now, I could just lead with the debut of Sakimi. I'm going to. Except if they're lead Typhlosion, it could be a problem if it's Scarf Eruption. It probably uses. Oh boy, actually, if he leads, I changed my mind. I've changed my mind. I hope I don't see Typhlosion, because if he leads it in a Scarf and he uses Focus Blast, that's not Typhlosion. It's this. It is also slower than me, unless it's Scarf. But the only thing it can do to kill me is Focus Blast. There is no Quagsire. Well, that is actually surprising. That means Jolteon has the switch-in of the Slowking. I'm just gonna go ahead and Tail Slap on Choice Banded. There's a good chance he's Scarf, but because his team is just so slow overall, I'd say about a 50% chance that this thing is Scarf. But he has to be Scarf and he has to land Focus Blast. He is Scarf, but he just uses U-turn. That's nice to know. Nothing wants to take this banded Tail Slap. I'll tell you that much right now. He could have multiple Scarfs, but I doubt it, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill something here unless I miss. I shiny hunted this a couple weeks ago, actually, I think. This is not a switch in, I'll tell you that much right now, unless it's physically defensive, which it looks like it is. Ooh! Is this enough to kill me, though? I don't know. I think it is, actually. Well, that's too bad for me, isn't it? Oh! Okay, fine. That's very physically defensive, which means this thing is pretty slow. Which means I think I can just go into you. I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'll go into this. I think I can just. I mean, the Headlong Rush is risky because what if. What is that? That thing. I don't think Thunders comes in. He does not stay in, but what does he switch into? It could be Blastoise, but Blastoise does not take the hit from me. Blastoise. What do I want to think is happening? I'm just gonna Headlong Rush. I think that's fine. He could go into Thundurus, that's really risky. It does resist both my stab. He doesn't, this is Blastoise. So I'm glad I made that choice. This is not a switch in. Yeah, that is a lot. This means I do have to switch. Because it's very defensive, and I don't know if I outspeed it. I probably don't, but I don't know that if I do or not. He could just flip turn here. I will say that. I want to say he doesn't just go for a surf, but he could. I'll go Shisanki, I think that's fine. He could easily, he could flip turn here, that's the problem. Okay, good, I'm so glad I didn't just... Yeah, okay. I'm so glad I didn't... Stay in. Now here's the thing, we'll just switch in. It's gonna be the Galarian Slowking, so I'm just gonna knock off. Get rid of an item on it. He could flip turn to do so, so I will knock off. I can't double, because a flip turn is very possible here. But it's not. I do expect the Galarian Slowking here. It's not. It's going to be actually this Excadrill. But we're still going to bust it, or get rid of the Rocky Helmet at least. It could just go for hazards here. I'm gonna go into Tyranitar, that's fine. This thing can't touch me, he has to double in order to be a threat. Iron Head. Iron Head's fine. So now I just get a chance to do whatever I want here. It's gonna be Bulk Up. I think it's just gonna be Bulk Up. No, it's not. It can't be. Do I really expect this thing to stay in? Not overly. I think I want Ice Spinner this time, but Blastoise coming right back in is possible. Could also Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin plus Headlong Rush might kill the Blastoise. Maybe. No Garganacl, I just realized. No, I will Headlong Rush again. No, I should have Ice Spinner. Nope, I made the right choice. Good. It would be close, whether or not, oh yeah. I'm fairly confident I am faster than this. I'm gonna use this again. Yeah, I am. Good. Blastoise goes away. Oh, we'll have to switch though. A very defensive Blastoise, so that's good that it's gone. But we are sitting at -2. For our defenses. Okay, the good news is I need to be able to set up a Reuniclus here, but he didn't bring that many passive things. Kind of the Slowking. So when Slowking comes in, but he's not bringing it in right now. And if he does, I am switching out, because if he does, then it's like Sugarberry. He probably brings in Thunderous, if I had to guess. Eternal Flame is Typhlosion. It could have Focus Blast. If it does, he probably uses it right now. But I do have a Heatran that should be able to handle this. Yeah, I do have a Heatran that should be able to handle anything this Typhlosion wants to do, unless its choice specs Focus Blast. Because any of its Terra types don't work on me. This thing does have Earthquake, but I am Air Balloon. He actually doubles, expecting Heatran to come in, but what does he do expecting it? He goes into Thunderous expecting it, which is fine. A Volt Switch, right, is coming. I think a Volt Switch is coming. I think I'm going to go straight back to Terragyarados, because he's going to see my Air Balloon, and I'll tell you one thing, he's not going to click Grass Knot. I think he's going to try to Volt Switch. He's going to see... No, he has U-turn, not Volt Switch. So that'll work. He uses U-turn right now, 100%. He uses U-turn. Excadrill's still alive. That's the problem. So I can't let him U-turn me. So if he U-turns, he goes into Typhlosion again. This sucks that he is going to U-turn, so I thought maybe I'd go Jolteon. Yeah, I'm going to go Vodkin here, because I really expect him to U-turn. If he uses Knockoff, he's going to get rid of my Flame Orb. But I don't think he uses Knockoff, because any hit would break my Air Balloon anyway. I'm pretty sure he goes with Thunderbolt, actually. That's good for me. Does hurt me a little bit, but this is good for me. I think I Terra Ice, I Terra Blast. Just to hit something as hard as I can. If it's Slowking, that's fine. I'm faster in this thing with my Flame Orb. We'll see what kind of damage we can do to Slowking. I expect it to come in, but if it does, it's going to take a Terra Blast plus a Volt Switch. If he blocks the Volt Switch with Excadrill, then it won't really matter. I'll take a little bit more flame damage, or burn damage. He obviously does not let this happen. This has to be Slowking. It is Slowking. Which is going to take this very nicely. You know, more than likely it's going to do like 20%. But I am modest. I am modest because I can be. So this should do something. Yeah, 20%, like I said. And that is Assault Vest. But it also has to take a Volt Switch. Not really a problem for it, but it is something. He could go for Psychic. That's why I'm afraid to go into Terragyarados. But Reuniclus is very strong here. So actually I am going to go into Terragyarados, because if he does Psychic, I don't really, overly care about that. Because if he does Psychic and I die from it, I can always just come into this for free But if he uses Chilly Reception here and he goes Baxcalibur, I think that's bad news, because he should be able to kill me from where he's at. So I think I do have to go into Sudonagu here, actually. I don't really want to, because I want to be full health when I come in. That's the thing. I don't want to be disrupted. I don't think he uses Psychic. I'm gonna go Terra Gyarados. I don't think he uses Psychic. I think he uses some sort of weird, like Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes, actually. No, he does go for a Psychic move. And that's going to kill me, but that means Sedanabu comes in right now. I'm very surprised that he just Psychic noised. But this gets to come in, and what does he do? I use Calm Mind first. Psychic Noise could slow me down, but this thing can't really hurt me, and I think I'm faster than it. I should be faster than it unless he has a lot of speed investment. So come on, Sidanagu, let's go. I want to see what he can do to stop me with this. If it Thunder Waves me, it will definitely... I don't want him to Thunder Wave me, but he can't, actually, because he is Assault Vest. I should have known, actually, he was Assault Vest, which means that an attack was coming. So I should have went into this straight up. But this is fine, I think. What does he do? Eternal Flame is Typhlosion, like I said, and I just used Calm Mind. So, I think this is fine. His Terra types, like I said, are not a problem. I'm going to Calm Mind. Actually, I'm going to store Power, because if this is Eruption, I would love to weaken this. Because I'm going to take an Eruption, because I'm at +1. Probably going to take... Oh, he substitutes, that's fine. I don't... Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm assuming he breaks the substitute. And this means that he is not... Eruption, so this is also fine. He's not Leftovers, either. So, I think Calm Mind is fine. What does he have, like, disruption-wise? This Typhlosion doesn't get Encore, doesn't get anything. He substitutes again. There's no toxic strats he can do. I'm pretty sure this thing does not get any sort of disruption. He's gonna go down to whatever thing he has. Acid Armor. What does he have? This thing, is it Encore? I'm pretty sure the only Encore thing, he had one Encore, and it wasn't this. He can Shadow Ball me if he wants. That won't matter. Eternal Flame, Typhlosion. Okay. He misses Fire Blast anyway. I Calm Mind again. He misses yet another Fire Blast. That's not good for him, that's very unlucky. Oh boy. Stored Power. Please. He hits the third Fire Blast. He deserves to crit me with this one, but he doesn't. If he burns me, it won't matter. Sitting at +2, +3 means I should be able to handle anything on his team. I'm just gonna go ahead and Acid Armor again, though. Actually. Just because I can, and, Scorching Sands, whatever. He can burn me if he wants. Acid Armor again. Stored Power again. I had my chance to take this thing out, but I didn't. So it's gonna be Blaze with, you know, Fire Blast, but I don't care about that. This thing is eating away my power points, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna matter. It's gonna be some sort of berry, but that won't matter. He substitutes again, putting him at 1. What is it? It's gotta be, like, speed. Salak? Yeah, speed? Enjoy. He's gonna be Blaze with Fire Blast. He has to crit me. If he does crit me, that's gonna be annoying, but it should be fine. Obviously, his substitute is gone. Please do not crit me, Typhlosion. You do not deserve to. Please.
I cannot believe this.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, screw you, game. How dare you. I still have a chance, kind of, because Heatran can deal with things, but not really at the same time. I kind of just have to Volt Switch into Heatran right now. Yep, I do. Well, that was just bad. I hope he goes for something stupid here, like Earthquake. I hope so. He won't. I hope he does, though. That was just... oh my god. Thank the gods he went for Earthquake. I Flash Cannon now. Do I? No, I think I Flamethrower, actually. I really have to count on him switching out here. Actually, do I Stealth Rock? I think I Stealth Rock. But if this thing decides to stay in and break my thing, then I can't risk that. So there he goes. Back to the Slowking. This is kind of fine, but not at the same time. It's pretty good damage, considering this is an Assault Vest thing. I have to Earthquake, but after I Stealth Rock. Oh, Surf, of course. That doesn't do that much damage to me, and I do have Earthquake. So I'm gonna use it. He was Sugarberry. That thing's not Assault Vest? Holy crap. Okay, fine. There's Chilly Reception back to Baxcalibur, I'm sure. Or Excadrill. If it's Excadrill, I think. If it's Excadrill, I just stay in and Flamethrower. Because I can't let him, I can't let him get rid of them. The Stealth Rocks for free like that. So I do just have to go Flamethrower if it's Excadrill, which is probably will be, or it's just back to the thing, and he's gonna kill me. It is back to the thing. Okay. It does take the Stealth Rock damage at least. That is very close range to being killed by an Alluring Voice from Vatican. You know, here's the thing though, I need H.I.M to kill that Slow King, so I can't really afford to switch out. Shusanke can handle Thunderous, but at the same time not really. So I think I just have to go into her, but I don't think I'm gonna survive. Pretty sure I get 2-shot here. By whatever. It doesn't really matter. Pretty sure this is, like, it's enough. Okay. If he's locked into that, which I don't think he is, but if he is locked into that, I can Wish and Protect. He very well could be choice banded, maybe, but that was not banded damage. I refuse to believe. Yeah, no, it's not. Just don't be loaded dice and hit me twice or something. It probably is. There we go. We have to use the Luring Voice here. If we don't take it out, we just lose. I can't just Volt Switch. I have to just risk this, him killing him. Okay, I'd kill him with this. That's good news. That very well could matter, but at this point it doesn't really. But good job, Vodikin, for making this closer. Killing a stupid Baxcalibur. Back to this. I have to Volt Switch into H.I.M. Yep, I have to Volt Switch into H.I.M. I have no choice. Come on, Vodikin. Can you win this game for me, please? Can we just manage to take this thing out somehow and win? He has to click Surf here. There's no way he doesn't. If he doesn't, that's good news, but he clicks Surf. He has to click Surf here. Or Chilly Reception. Either way. Yep. One more of those will take me out. Wow. Holy crap. That's 4 in this game. I think 2 each. One of them more devastating than the others. He switches, so I Flamethrower. He can't not switch, so I Flamethrower. If I had a... Oh, I should have doubled. I should have doubled. Yeah, I probably should have doubled. Because he doesn't Chilly Reception, because he is afraid of Earthquake killing him. So I think I should have doubled. But either way, Flamethrower hits his team fairly well. Yep, I should have doubled. This is okay, though. This is gonna kill this. Excadrill is done. Mold Breaker. And then, what? He has to go into... His play is to go Slow King and then double, I think, just to get more health. The other thing can just freely Thunderbolt, but I'm not sure if it's enough to kill me. If it wasn't for that, again, the crit, I don't think it's enough. He does go back to this. This is his play. He has to do this. I can't Earthquake, though. I have to Flamethrower. I have to Flamethrower. Okay, I made the right choice. Just get a crit and kill this. He's gonna be at 75. Kill it. It does not take it out. And I cannot take a Thunderbolt with Vodikin, so I have to just... Flamethrower again. And hope that this doesn't kill me. But it does. And then I click Terra Blast, and I mean, he could switch to preserve differential, but that's risky, because if I crit him, which evidently is happening a lot, he could end up losing. Yeah, he just lets this thing happen. Makes perfect sense to me. Which means the Flame Orb came into play. But I'm dead to anything this thing wants to do. My only chance is to paralyze it with Thunderbolt, and for it to be fully paralyzed, so it's not quite over yet. But it is very bad. And even if I paralyze it and it gets fully paralyzed the first time, I have to hit it with this multiple times. It's just not going to happen. He will have Flamethrower, and even so, I think Psychic Noise is going to be enough. Sledge Away will be as well. I'm okay. All I can say is okay. Surprisingly, it turned out to be pretty good. Despite, you know, yeah. I'll talk about my team. Okay, so Terragerdo with the Covert Cloak, that means we can take a Purifying Salt and we'll ignore its side effect, which means we can just come in on Garganical every single time it shows up. We are max attack, Adamant, we are enough speed to outspeed the entire team at +1. Speed, with Rapid Spin, with kind of the rest in HP and defense, so we can handle Excadrill pretty well. Headlong Rush and Ice Spinner hit everything on his team. There's nothing that resisted it, even with his Terra types. And then, so I can run Bulk Up, but I didn't think I was going to use Bulk Up unless I felt like I could just win. Heatran with the Air Balloon means we can ignore Typhlosion. We are very specially defensive with the Calm nature. Then Flash Fire, its Terra types are Flying, Fire, and Grass, and none of those can hit me. It could run Scorching Sands, but we have Air Balloon, so it had a very hard time hitting me. Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, obviously. Earthquake hits the Galarian Slowking pretty hard. And then Stealth Rock, which worked out pretty well. I could have had them earlier in the game, but I didn't. Citrus Berry means we can set up in front of pretty much anything on his team, unless they are choice specs or choice banded. But even then, it depends on what it is. If it's like specs Thunderous, I think we can still set up in front of it. We are Calm Nature, we have no special attack in this one, we are just pretty much max HP, almost max defense, a good amount of special defense with Calm Nature, like I said, and enough speed to speed creep. Quagsire? The set, he has no Dark type on his team, he has no Dark type Terra type, so this was the time to try this, and obviously it would have worked. There was nothing he could have done at that point. It didn't. Volikin, Terra Ice. I really wanted to be Terra Ground to hit the Slowking, but I needed to be Ice so I can... Because if I'm Electric and Ground, then Thunderous ignores me, except for with Alluring Voice. I'm fast enough to outspeed his entire team, and even Scarfers with the Flame Orb, and still run Modest, because the fastest thing on his team is 104 speed, Iron Leaves, and I outspeed it still. So, very fast. Shusanki with the covert cloak. This means I can't flinch from an Iron Head from Baxcalibur. Really? That's what that kind of means. And also another switch into Garganical if I really need it, but that wasn't the point of covert cloak. It's just kind of for the Iron Head flinching me. We are max HP, max defense with the bold nature. We are knockoff, gets rid of the loaded dice, and if I get rid of Baxcalibur's loaded dice, it can't hurt me that much unless it's Iron Head. But Iron Head does just enough kind of to two-shot me if he's lucky and if he's adamant. Moonblast does a lot to Baxcalibur, it doesn't kill it instantly. And I'm Wish and Protect instead of Moonlight because Moonlight will heal less health in the snow. And I couldn't afford that, obviously. If this is my switch into Baxcalibur, I need to be able to handle it in the snow as well. We are unaware in case it set up a Dragon Dance. It did not. And then finally we have Sakimi with a choice band. The debut for him, he was faster than everything on his team with max attack. Tail Slap, U-Turn, Knockoff, Bullet Seed, hits everything on his team. He really doesn't have a switch into this, except for a physically defensive Excadrill. And, but with the choice band, it does barely more damage. It does a little bit more damage than Loaded Dice Technician. And that little bit more means Quagsire does not switch into this. I should have probably used U-Turn turn 1 to see what his Rocky Helmet user would be, because that's kind of the perfect thing to handle a Chinchino at all times, so I probably should have done that. But I just got excited to just kill things. So that's going to be those 6. We're going to lose 1-0, which is pretty close. Obviously, I'm annoyed, and sorry, my commentary kind of went half. Cut in half after that happened, but that's okay. It's fine. So yeah, good game to H.I.M. And I'll be back for week 7. This is still good. It's very close. We're probably going to go down a spot here, or 2. The standings are very close. There's like, at this point in the league, there was like 6 people that were 4-1, so this is very unfortunate. But that's fine. Week 7, we're facing Cobra. Thank you for watching and listening.